Hello everyone, it's Tony with you again, as always in another educational video. I can see that more and more of you are joining. That motivates me to work even harder. So subscribe to my channel, give it a like and leave your comments. This channel grows and develops only thanks to you and your support. And I thank you for that. Subscribe to my group on Telegram. There's also plenty of interesting content there. I'm sure you'll enjoy what you see there, and I'm also sure you'll like my strategy today. So watch this video until the end. Let's go! In our new trading strategy, we will use the RSI indicator and 3 moving averages. Let's add these indicators and configure them. We remove the upper and lower bands from the RSI and leave only the central line at the 50 level. Let's add these indicators and configure them. We remove the upper and lower bands from the RSI and leave only the central line at the 50 level. Now let's move on to the moving averages. The first moving average is the main one. We set the period to 50, make it red and bold, then click Save. The second moving average is set to a period of 5. We change the color to blue and also make it bolder. Click Save. The first moving average is additional. We set the period to 13, make it bolder and choose a color, for example, yellow. Click Save. We pay attention to the moving average indicator with a period of 50, which acts as a guide and indicates the direction of the price movement. We can see that there is currently a downward movement, meaning a stable downtrend. We also pay attention to the crossover of the 2 moving averages, which periods are 5 and 13, which may indicate a signal. However, we primarily rely on the RSI indicator, which indicates a bullish or bearish trend. Our task is to find the moment when all 3 moving averages cross and move into the same direction, that is, downward, and also when the RSI crosses the 50 line, either from the top to bottom or from the bottom to top. Now, let's try to find a signal. There's a situation where the SMA with a period of 50 is directed downward. The RSI is below 50, and the 2 additional SMAs with periods of 5 and 13 have also crossed and are heading downward. This indicates a downward trend, and I open a trade for a short. What is an SMA? A simple moving average is the arithmetic mean of a specific number of recent price values. In this case, it is a period we specified and its value is recalculated periodically. After the calculation, the oldest value in the period is removed in favor of the newest. We can see the already formed lines on the chart. The period of 50 means 50 candles are taken, and accordingly, the arithmetic mean of the 50 SMA allows us to determine the price movement. Great! The first trade is closed. Let's keep looking. We see an excellent moment. All 3 moving averages have crossed. Although there was an uptrend here, the SMA with a period of 50 is reversing, and we can see that it's now pointing downward. Also, the SMAs with periods of 5 and 13 are pointing downward, and the RSI indicates a downward trend below 50. Here I open a sell trade. We wait for the result. The trade closes negatively, but the sign remains, so I duplicate the sell trade. This time everything should go well. We simply ran out of time. We wait for the result. As I said, this trade closed positively, and that allowed us to cover the negative result of the previous trade. I like how this strategy works. Let's look for one more signal. Right now we see a strong upward trend, but we also recognize that there is a specific price range we need to be prepared for. We wait for the chart to reach that point and I will open a buy trade, supporting the overall trend direction. Although this trade might turn out to be incorrect, all 3 moving averages are pointing upward and the RSI is above 50, indicating a potential price increase. We wait for the candle to close and for the expiration time in order to decide on further actions. If the candle does not break below the previous lows, we can duplicate the signal or open a trade in the opposite direction, depending on the market situation. Yes, the trade closed negatively, so we duplicate and open another buy trade. It is important to remember the loss compensation system. It can really be helpful. Our signal is still valid, so let's wait for the result. All good, the trade closed. This strategy is truly great and it's quite simple, wouldn't you agree? If you want more, I invite you to join my private community. Only there will you receive full support from me, along with all the hidden knowledge about trading that I've gathered over the past 10 years. Moreover, it's free. Just message me directly using the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen. We will discuss what you want to achieve and I'll send you an invitation. In addition, you will also receive a pleasant bonus from me. That's all from me for now. Thank you for watching and I'll see you very soon. Good luck.